welcome.
Hey, welcome to home group.
Hi there.
Welcome.
How's it going?
Hey guys.
Hey there.
Good to see you. Hi.
Welcome back.
Hey everybody, welcome to Blackhawk Students Online. As everybody's arriving, why don't you take a few minutes in the chat and answer this mixer question. Hey everybody, my name is Brianna and I am a leader in the middle school girls Fitchburg home group. So shout out to my Fitchburgers in the house. Hey, tonight we are celebrating a strange end to a really awesome year of home groups. Whether you've just joined us in the last couple of weeks for our online season or you've been here since the beginning of the year, we are so grateful for the relationships and community that have been built. But before we get too far into celebrating this year, we want to have a moment to hear your feedback, to hear from you. So we've actually created a survey that'll ask for two primary things. We want to hear how this online season has been for you, and we really want to hear your feedback about what you'd like to see this coming summer. For years at Blackhawk, we've planned special summers designed to help you grow in your relationship with Jesus, to invite your friends into this journey, and to put your faith into action through different service opportunities. And with so many of the things that we love dearly canceled this summer, we want to give you an opportunity to provide some input into what you'd like to experience this summer. When we can get back together in person, and we cannot wait for that day, we will do so. But for right now, we just want to think about what ways we can continue to connect virtually this summer. So for the next 5 minutes, and it might not even take you that long. The link to the survey is at the top of the video description. Click on that link, head over there, take the survey, and then come back here to YouTube when you're done. We'll see you soon. Thank you all so much for taking the time to fill out that survey. That is going to help a lot. So I've just got a couple announcements for you that I'd love to just kind of share as we move into our next. What's happening here? Harold and Gladys, you're muted. Okay.
Harold,
Gladys? Gladys, is that you?
it's me. Where are you?
I'm outside.
Hey,
They
Harold
told
and,
us that we were supposed to stay in our rooms, but I got out back by the shuffleboard courts.
Harold and Gladys, we're kind of in the middle of just doing some announcements here.
Oh, look at her. She's so young.
Announcements.
What's going on?
Well, we heard it was senior celebration tonight, and so we're here to be
seniors?
celebrated.
Yeah, as seniors, we're really happy to be celebrated.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, tonight is our last night of home group, so we are celebrating seniors and 8th graders in their transition in and out of high school. And then on Friday night, we have a senior Zoom call, but not tonight. Not for you guys.
Oh.
So no one wants to celebrate us?
Do you want us to leave?
Well, no, I think if you could stay and help me with announcements if you'd like, but it's not actually like to celebrate you guys tonight.
Oh, we would love to.
We would absolutely love.
Yeah, why don't you give everybody a quick update about how you guys are doing first?
Well, we're just living.
Yeah.
Staying inside. Harold's breaking out to the shuffleboard courts, apparently.
Yep. I've been looking for an escape plan. I'm on my 12th cup of coffee. Been walking around, and all the doors are locked. Probably for good reason. Oh, I thought I saw a ghost. It was just Doug from down the hall.
Oh, Doug. Harold, why is your
Guy
beard
is
looking
creepy.
so brown?
What's that?
Why is your beard looking so brown?
Oh, that's another update I got. I've been dyeing it. Trying to stay hip. Goes with the new glasses. All the kids these days are dyeing their beards. All those 6th graders with their beards, dyeing them.
This is what happens when I can't see him and make sure my brother is not doing ridiculous things.
That's right.
Well, hey, Harold and Gladys, if you wouldn't mind, I think I shared our calendar with you earlier. Would you mind just letting us know what's coming up here?
Oh,
You want us to tell you what's coming up for you?
What's coming up for the students here in student ministries at Black Hawk Church?
Oh, okay. Not for us. Okay.
Yeah. We'll talk about your schedule later.
Oh, okay. Good. I hear that you guys next week you have a special night. It's a worship night. That just sounds so lovely.
Good old-fashioned hymn sing.
I don't think they're doing a hymn sing, Harold. That's on our calendar. But you guys will have a cool, hip, youthful band from Atlanta. Is that right, Atlanta?
Oh, Atlanta.
Okay, they're going to be leading you in some worship. Their name does not have many vowels, so I'm not sure how to say it.
Yeah.
Gladys, have you noticed that so many words don't have vowels there? What happened to vowels?
What happened to vowels?
Yeah, so it's
because they cost money in Wheel of Fortune.
Oh, okay, Harold and Gladys, let me just clarify. That was so great. It's a band called FRVR FREE, and we won't have small groups, but we'll have a worship night, and you'll get more information about that via email.
Well, that just sounds lovely. I think they need maybe a spell check for them, but that sounds great.
We'll let them know.
Thank you.
What else do we have going on?
What else do we have going on? Oh, I hear, Harold, that there are a few special groups that people can serve and learn leadership skills. Do you remember hearing about those?
I don't remember much of anything anymore, Gladys.
Don't I know it? Don't I know it? Well, I hear that they're looking for people for the servant team in the high school and revolution in the middle school. Maybe our dear friend Brianna can tell these young folk a little more about that.
All we need is for the youth to start another revolution.
Harold, it's not exactly that. We have leadership teams for both middle school and high school students every year. So this is sort of not in placement of home group, it's in addition to home group. And if you're interested in learning more about that, you can watch your email or check out our website because you're all welcome to apply for one of those teams.
Wow. Well, that just sounds so lovely.
Maybe they'll even stop by our retirement home to serve us.
That would be wonderful because you know what? Old people need young people.
And young people need old people.
So respect your elders.
And we'll respect you youths, because we're all in this together.
It just warms my heart.
Thanks, Harold and Gladys. It was
like a warm cup of Folgers.
Really great of you to stop by. Hey, one last thing. Would you tell all these awesome people what we're doing after the message tonight?
Well, I think that you're going to go into your home groups, but not in a home, but in the computer.
So sign up for AOL.
Yeah,
and
an AOL.
Get on the base.
America Online.
Hear the birds tweeting.
Not exactly. We're gonna use Zoom. We're actually it's the platform we're on right now. Zoom.
Platform?
Oh, I understand.
So,
I'm getting pretty old. It's hard for me to Zoom. I'm pretty slow.
Get your Zoom links ready for home groups later, but for right now, go ahead and hide your chat because we are going to head into the message for the night.
One more quick thank you to you young people. Thanks for staying home and protecting old folks like us from the COVID-19. We love you.
We love you, kids.
Goodbye.
Bye.
How do I turn this thing off?
Oh, Harold, you press the button.
There's a button.
Wow. Thank you to Brianna and especially to Harold and Gladys. Hey friends, my name is Ben and I have thoroughly enjoyed this little series we've done in the book of James called Move. We've heard stories the past 2 weeks about some powerful small group conversations. And for me, the best part has been the 2-week Bible reading plan. Just about 5 minutes a day. And especially for me, for the 4 days at the beginning of the plan, I just felt like James was grabbing my shoulders and saying, go this way. I felt so empowered in practical ways. You can access this reading plan on your phone or a computer. You set yourself up for daily reminders, and the link to the plan is in the video description. If you didn't do it the last 2 weeks, load it up right now for the next 2 weeks. Seriously, feel free to ignore me for a couple minutes. Like put YouTube to the side and just go get that set for starting tomorrow. Those 13 days in the reading plan will do way more for your relationship with Jesus than listening to me for the next 5 minutes. Okay, tonight we're here to celebrate. That's right, get up and dance with me. It's party time. We're here to celebrate. Woo, woo, get up, dance. Yeah, dance with me. Yes. Okay, thank you to the 2 people out of the 250 or 300 that actually got up and danced with me. I see you. Thanks. Appreciate that. Yes, it is our last home group of the year, and this is a year worth celebrating. And there are people worth celebrating here. And this is personal for me I'm a leader in Wanakee, and my small group guys are in 8th grade. So tonight is our last night as a small group. And I've got to say, this Wanakee class of 8th grade dudes is awesome. So to my group and that whole class, Caleb, Asher, Jonathan, Brody, Ian, Wilson, Garrett, Calvin, Aiden, Drew, Lars, love you guys. These 2 years have been a blast. Besides being a small group leader, I'm on our church staff team. I started on staff at Blackhawk in the summer of 2013, and the very first activity I ever led was something we now call Summer 6.0. It's the program to welcome incoming 6th graders into middle school ministry. And for the next 3 years, I had a small group of boys from that class, and now you're all graduating seniors. So, class of 2020, you hold a special place in my heart. I have learned so much from you. I'm proud of you. I like you. And I'm so excited for what God has in store for you moving forward. You are gems. And I'll see you Friday night on Zoom for senior night. I wouldn't miss it for the world. And it's not just the seniors and 8th graders worth celebrating tonight. As your adult leaders, we're proud of all of you. You have done something amazing over the last 8 weeks, something that none of us ever had to do in middle or high school. And it's something James talks about. Check this out. Now listen, you who say, today or tomorrow we will go to this or that city, spend a year there, carry on business, and make money. Why? You don't even know what will happen tomorrow. What is your life? You are a mist that appears for a little while and then vanishes. Instead, you ought to say, if it is the Lord's will, we will live and do this or that. Now, here at Blackhawk, Pastor Chris stole my thunder. He preached a message this past Sunday from the book of James, from this exact passage. So I don't need to re-preach that message. If you missed it and you've got more questions, go watch Chris tomorrow. For tonight, we just want to highlight that you are already doing what James describes. You have made this move. The plans that you had at the beginning of March that were important to you, things you were holding on to, you have opened your hands. You've let them go. We've all made this move that James describes, even if by force. In the past 8 weeks, we have been stretched and we've grown in our trust in God. We've learned to say with James, we don't know what will happen tomorrow. I'm not in control. If it is the Lord's will, we will live and do this or that. And as a result, I believe this generation could be poised to lead the world in having open hands for the rest of your lives. What a gift you might be to older and younger generations. Praise God. That is worth celebrating. But the pandemic isn't the only thing that God has used in our lives this year. A lot happened from September through February. And we're here to celebrate those months too. Do you remember those months? Like back in September at MSM United, we started off, you might remember, with a leader dinner where leaders served you guys pancakes like they dressed up and like they were wait staff. We had a jazz combo and everything. At Camptober, guys, do you remember that you pulled a truck up a hill? That happened, yeah. Or at Fall Weekend, apparently there was a T-Rex that was dancing at karaoke or something. I don't know. Spiritual retreat, do you remember Rhythms of Grace and the time that you spent in reflection and in silence? High school snow camp, do you remember Canadian dance moves? Middle school snow camp, do you remember how we helped Russell level up to Hodag Scout? You remember these things? Do you remember the conversations that we got to have this year? Conversations about the marvelous story of the Bible, about how to have a more vibrant relationship with God, healthier relationships with others, conversations about the things that are most important. And then I want you to picture your host home, or home group, or AASM. Picture the times that you had in that space, what it was like to be together there. Oh my gosh. Throughout the year, we have grown in our relationship with Jesus and with each other. We've had tons of fun together. We've invited new friends to join the party, and it has been an adventure. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, what a year worth celebrating.